Hello and welcome back to Elite. Well, I say welcome back. I'm the one who's just gone back to it. My computer took a dump and wouldn't start for. Well, it took me a month to get it back on. Well, I say it wasn't a whole month because I actually, at one point, I just walked away from it because I thought that was it. I thought it's finished. There's nothing I can do about it. So I had a sulk for about 2 weeks, I think, and then I managed to get my act together and get it back up again. Started well. We're not 100% sure what it is because it started off. I was getting crashes, and it was telling me it was. Hang on, let me just get this thing downloaded. Not downloaded, landed even. See, my grasp of English hasn't improved in that month. Right, I landed. Right. So I kept getting crashes, and then when you look into in the Windows, thank you. Okay, let me carry on, please. Thank you. So yeah, and it kept telling me it was a hardware problem, and it was an Nvidia hardware problem. So I'm guessing the graphics card. Damn it. The one thing that is troublesome because they're so bloody expensive at the moment, and even when they're reduced, when the old prices, I'd frankly struggle to get one at the current time. But and so anyway, before I know it, one came through the door. A friend sent me one. It wasn't a brand new one. Obviously, it was one that he'd used, but he'd moved up. But it's still a good card. It still works. It would still run Elite. It would still run GTA. It would still do everything that I need it to do. Maybe not on the settings that I'm used to, but it doesn't matter. It's more than what I had at the time, or what I thought I had at the time. So the only trouble is, it was massive. It was bigger than my current card, which is a 780 Ti, which is quite long. It's a lot bigger. It's actually got more fans on this particular card as well, on the one that was sent to me. And but it was slightly bigger, and it wouldn't. My one only just fitted in my case, so I had to get. No, I knew I had a case. I had one in the loft, so I managed to get that down and get it fitted. Nothing would start. Nothing. I tried my old graphics card, even thinking that was pretty much on its way out anyway. I knew. I even borrowed my son's power pack. We uninstalled his power pack, put it in mine to see if that was, and started going through the checklist of finding out what it was and I came up with nothing. The one thing I didn't do, because I really didn't suspect it would be, was take out the CPU, which is what I ended up having to do because I wanted to change to get to one of the RAM sticks. I needed to remove the CPU cooling the heatsink because it's quite big. So I took it off, and when I took it off, the CPU came out with it. And what I noticed is when I tried to put it back, obviously I give it a clean up because it's got reapplying more paste and stuff. So I cleaned it all up. Went to put it back into the slot, it wouldn't fit. It wouldn't go in. There was a pin somewhere. Something was out of line. So after painstakingly looking that up, I found it. It was one pin right on the edge, and it was bent. So it took me a while to pluck up some courage to start dealing with that because it's really small. My eyes aren't the best, so I'm having to look down it with a torch at one end, look down the eye. Like you get loads and loads of. It's an AMD, so you get loads and loads of little pins, loads of them, but they're so small they're hard to see. You just look at it one way and then you twist it to try and once you got the aisle, and then you twist it to try and see how far down the aisle that it's gone to see which one it is out of line. It turned out to be right on the edge, which was better, and I actually managed to strain it out, put it back in, and then my computer started. But that's taken me a month. Uh, and so obviously I've been out, and I was in the middle of doing an Elite Dangerous video at the time. We were at I can't remember what station it was now, but it was back I say a month ago. Whichever station was under attack a month ago, I was there recording to do some passenger rescue missions, and I went there with the intent of trying to make a little bit of money. But obviously, when we got there, because of the new way all the missions are given out now, you can choose, can't you? You can have the money, you can have a little bit of reputation, or you can have, say, some materials. And I went for the materials, and I would have done quite well out of it had it let me get out of the station because of everything that was going on inside those stations with all the explosions and it just wouldn't have it. The card just dumped. It just wouldn't let me do it, and that's when all my problems really started. I got fed up with us that whole morning trying to record that video, of which I ended up with no footage because every time it crashes, it's all done through the graphics card. All the video is done through Shadowplay, which comes through the graphics card. if nothing was recorded, it was all a waste, I suppose. And I had a couple of goes at doing it. I even like changed graphic settings and just hoping to get it, and it didn't allow me to do it. So anyway, I managed to get it going a couple of days ago. I got the computer up and running. I spent the last couple of days with Xeno in GTA playing, because that was another game that used to crash it. In fact, I think the very last thing I tried to do was simply go from the bunker, which we've seen in a video, to my facility, which is actually only, well, basically you come out of the facility, you join the road. Once you rejoin the road, you go under that little bridge. I think we did that in the GTA video, and then you go under, well, essentially the runway of the airbase, and then you come out over a bridge, and then if you want to go onto the city, you carry on, or you do a left. If you want to go off to the main entrance to the airbase and to my facility, it's down there on the left, just past the petrol station. I couldn't even do that, and it takes a couple of minutes to do. It's a couple of minute drive. It wouldn't even let me do that. It would just crash every time, and it wouldn't do a complete crash either. I could hear sounds and stuff in the background. I could even talk to Xeno on TeamSpeak, but what I couldn't do was see anything. The monitor used to just lose connection, and off it went. And since I have put the CPU back in, since I've realigned the pin, I put that back in, the computer started, which is something it stopped doing. And I also, when I was redoing because I got a different power pack than what I originally had, and what I used to have to use was this adapter that came with the card, because the power pack I had didn't have the 8 pins. Yeah, so it used to put a 6 pin in, and it used to have like an adapter that wires that on this little adapter that came with it. It kind of double uses, like the wire will go into one, and then you'll see it come out and do it into another one to make it up to the 8 pins, even though the card only actually uses 7 because one of them's blank. So I stopped using that, and everything seems to be working fine. So a month, and I'm guessing it was, I suppose, long story, I've been waffling on, you probably lost, I probably should timestamp this, couldn't I, so you can move past the crap. Oh, hang on, that'll just take you straight to the end of the video. Oh God. So yeah, anyway, I've got this little adapter right in my hand now, and there must be a wire, a kink. It doesn't look like it looks fairly decent, I mean, but there's obviously something wrong with it, because everything seems to be working now. It's not crashed yet, fingers crossed, touch wood. And I seem to be back up and running, but obviously I haven't been able to, all I've had is access to my phone, so I can, and there is a way of posting message. Maybe that's one of the things I like. Might see you saying that. Don't seem to see, apart from the monetization for this. I mean, after we got that letter from YouTube telling us that everything's going to be going, like, nothing's gone. It's all still there. Maybe they haven't got round to me yet. Maybe that's what it is. The monetization's gone, but I don't really miss that anyway, frankly. There's no adverts, so people can go straight. I only put them on because they gave it to me, and it was like, okay, well then, it's like a courtesy. I put them on because you've given me all the tools, so if you can make a few quid, fair enough. I mean, if I make a bit on the side, fine as well. I think they ended up sending me, in the end, I think it was £82 or something. I think it was for the year, which is it's not going to live off it. It could have gone towards a new card though, but unfortunately, when it hit the bank, it was the wrong time of the month, so that pretty much disappeared into bills. But then bills got paid, so at the end of the day, it did something good, I suppose. It didn't do what I wanted it to, but it did something. Why am I talking about that? Anyone remember? Where was I? Oh yeah, graphics card. So yeah, so it doesn't look like I've got a busted graphic. It looked like it was just all down to this little adapter, which with the current power pack that I have, I don't even need. But because obviously everything was hidden around the back, I only had the cables out that I needed. I didn't know that, but until I switched it to this new case, because obviously to fit this card, Xeno's card in, I had to switch it over. But then nothing started, so I was trying everything, and I ended up with my other card when it fired up. So yeah, so hopefully I'm back up and running now. But it was an eye opener, because if I did think that was it for me for a while. I thought, oh my God, that's no YouTube, no GTA, no Elite Dangerous, no Star Wars. In fact, not Star Wars. That was a long time ago since I played Star Wars. No, Star Trek rather. So yeah, it was a bit of a pain. So anyway, I'm in Elite Dangerous today. I'm not really going to be doing much of a video today. What I was planning on doing was getting set up ready because I'm in the ASP. And I haven't done any community goals for ages because everything that I was doing, I was pretty much, when I got back into the game yesterday and tried it, I was in my Clipper out at this station, which was under attack when I first got there, but obviously it's been a while since I've been on, and yeah, that's the Thargoids have long since passed that. They've moved on. They're on. I think they're around 70 light years from Sol at the moment. So they're well inside the bubble now, and they seem to be. In fact, let's have a look at it. If you look at the pattern in which they are working their way through, let's get to the filter quickly. Turn that, and that. No, not that one. That one. Let's clean it up a little bit. There we go. So if we zoom out, you can see, to start with, they were sort of milling around. This is around the Pleiades. They were attacking all around there, and then they start making their way in, and then they've got to Hades sector, AB-W82-2, and then they seem to have split off. They seem to be going in two different directions now. Why won't it let me turn it? There we go. And they seem to be moving round, but there's one over here as well. Now, to be fair, players seem to be more on it now. I've noticed. I think we only had one station ended up falling under attack this week, and I imagine they've been attacking. They've generally been attacking in two places, so they seem to be coming at it from two fronts. I'm in the Founders World at the moment. Sol is where is Sol? I've got it on here somewhere. It should be right down the bottom. There we are. Sol is here. So they do seem to be. In fact, I've just come from Sol. They do seem to be on their way to Sol. Let's put a marker there so we can see that. They do seem to have sort of split off, and they seem to be going round it, like they're going to surround it, maybe. Because yeah, it kind of in a nice little line. If you watch it, it's a nice sort of line coming up, and then it seems to have done a split here. They seem to be taking it from two different directions. I suppose that gives them a better chance of getting through, because one of them did manage to fall this week, and I think the other one that was probably didn't, because I think they tend to attack two at a time. I don't know what systems are under threat at the moment, and mind you, we've got the restart today, so we will find out later. That will probably go into repair, and then the next station will pop up as under attack. So I've been watching that a little bit, but it's been tricky, obviously, because I haven't been able to get in and see the map. And we were going to be doing some of the rescue, but I'm not in the right ship at the moment. Instead, what I figured I'm going to go and do for a little bit is, we've done them before, so I don't know if I'll necessarily do the video on it. I just wanted to let everyone know what was going on, why I haven't been about for the last 4 weeks. Pretty much, is I might go and do a community goal. Okay, so we've talked about, well, I've not been around, so I was there. So what I decided to do is we're just going to jump in on the community goal. It's the last day today. There should be an update. Oh no, I've gone and done the loop of shame, haven't I? I've gone way too. Okay, let's dump that. Pull away from it. That's talking at the wrong time. See, nothing's changed. A month's gone by and I'm still as bad as I ever was. So that's good to know. Right, let's try that again. There we go, that's much better. Oh, and we're pretty well lined up as well, so it's not all bad. So we're just going to jump in on the end of the community goal. Today is the last day. I think the update will be a little bit later, possibly. Is it in the morning, or is it already done? Or am I just so out of it that it's... I think it's the last day for the community goal today. I might be wrong, but anyway, I'm just going to jump in on it's coming to the last day. I mean, it started on the 26th, it lasts for a week, and we're on, what are we on today? Second? What day is it? Anyone know what day is? It's the third today. Blimey. So yeah, it's not going to be far. A few more days maybe, and then maybe even today. I can't remember. It was the 26th. When was that? Was that last Thursday? In which case today will be the last day. I think generally it's Thursday, isn't it? Which is because yeah, the Thargoids will, the stations they've attacked or successfully attacked should be under. I will. Let me just book in. Okay. Yeah, so we're just going to jump in on the end of the community goal, and that's collecting commodities. We only need to get, well, it's the rares, so you don't actually need a big ship for this. But all I'm going to be doing is getting the Witcher Hall beef, because and whatever's here, we're just going to grab it and then 35. There we are. We're just going to get in there and grab it. The minimum payout is 600,000 at the current time, so it's an easy just over half a mil, and whatever we make from selling this when we eventually get it there, and how many we get, that's terrible. Back. There we go. That'll do. So we won't even need to go down for this. We just grab what we can. Commodities. There it is there. How many's there? 11. I think that's... Yeah, we'll buy those. Confirm. That'll do. Imported... Well, that's... What am I looking at? No. Right. So now we need to plot a course to the community goal. Where is it? There it is. How far we got to go? 150 light years. Oh, I haven't actually been there before, so I'm going to only plot to there, and then we'll figure the rest out when we get. So that's 4 jumps, nothing major. Right, so let's go off and do that, and that will get us in on the community goal. Remember to sign up first before we sell, and that's an easy 600,000, because all we're doing is delivering 11 units plus whatever we make for the 11 units as well. It's 150, so it's around about, if I remember right, we should get about a full payout. I think it's between 150 and 200 light years is the optimum, is what they recommend. Whoa, sorry, yeah. Oh, did I just get a fine for that? 150. Oh, you're kidding. Do I go? Oh, I'll pay it another time. I'll come back and do that. In fact, they might be able to have... or we can just pay it at... what's that at the side? Oh, are we going to have to go back in and pay it? Oh, let's go back in and pay it, because I don't know. I haven't quite looked up how the... Oh, a little bit close. Oh, right, so who's been total disaster so far? Again, it's pretty much as normal, so that's encouraging. Was it because I was speeding? Maybe that's what it was. When I hit him. I was probably on the wrong... I was in the long lane, to be fair. It's supposed to be on the side of the green, and I was on... Well, I didn't actually notice, so I'm guessing he was on the right side and I was on the wrong side. Number 26. Where are you? 26. There you are. Right, let's try that again, shall we? Landed a little bit hard there. Right, let's pay the fine. Oh right, it actually cuts me off from certain bits now. Authorised content, yeah. So let's pay the fine. Fine paid. Let's go back. Everything's back again. Have we got anything we can hand in there anyway? Oh, we can. We can send 6,000. Wow, that's going to get me through my rank no time at all. Right, should we try that again? I need to launch. This time without hitting anything, and Totally lost what I was talking about. What were we doing? Oh, we were doing community goal. We're just going to quickly jump in on the last part of it. It's, I think it's coming to the end. It's near enough at the end. I thought they were doing quite well when I first looked at it, and then I realised what day it was. It's not being finished, and I think these ones, even the bounty hunter, I think they're generally always finished, not necessarily the commodities. But and the community goals were struggling the last time I sort of looked at them. I think people are getting a little bit fed up because it's the same old, and there's other things going on now, like with the Thargoids and stuff, because obviously they're well inside the bubble now. I'm going really slow. Why am I going slow? Let's stick a bit more power in there. Oh, I've got my landing gear down. Donut. Right, let's do that again. Should be about there. There we go. That's it. Nice and comfortable. Wait until there's no ships and then we'll go for it. Right, let's go for it. So we can get away without getting fined, without hitting anything, even though we are speeding. Made everything's behind us so far, and it's actually above us as well. Oh, I didn't refuel. Am I going to need to? How many jumps have I got to do? 4. Oh, I've got a fuel scoop. It'll sort it out. It's fine. It's fine. We're good. Not a disaster. Not at all. Why didn't I refuel? Have I got a fuel scoop? Have I not got a fuel scoop on? Ah. Oh, this could be... surely I haven't taken it off. Why would I have taken it off? I don't know. What did I do a month ago? I was in the Clipper when I got back into the game because I was stuck at that station, which was just under repair, no longer under attack. Whoa. Oh, hang on. I might as well scan that while we're here because it's a fresh one. Oh, we've got a scanner. We've got that scanner. Can't check we've got a full fuel scoop, but I can have a look. And we're scanned as well. Nearly pulled away from there before I actually had the scan. Right, have we got a fuel scoop or not? Cargo Rex, power, frame shift, life support, fuel scoop. Yeah, I'm good. Why did I think I didn't have one? That's just, yeah. So it's been a while. A little bit out of kilter. A little bit behind of what's going on. I totally forgot that there's the Guardian sites I haven't even been to yet, and I was trying to think of what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'll just jump in on the end of the community goal because I was originally in the Clipper when I obviously got back into the game yesterday, and I took that back to Rhea, I think it was, picked up this vehicle and then took that to Jameson to put a cargo hold on because I only had 4 spaces as jump, and I could have gone off to the Guardian site, which I think is about 1,000 light years out somewhere. I haven't been there yet, so that's something I definitely need to get on and do. I was also debating whether to. I've got about 150 jumps left on Rally to get to the Great Annihilator. I was maybe get some of them out of the way as well, because I'm never going to get there. The next system we haven't been to, is that our destination? Yeah. Good job. Would you? Oh, I haven't got any weapons. I know what we're going to do then. Let's slow down. Drop. No. No. Come on, slow right down. Wrong button, that's why. Right, go. Boost. Jump. Come on. Jump. We've got no weapons to speak of. Fire groups. Yeah, we've got nothing. Never carry them on the Asp. I always prefer the jump range because I'm never really doing anything major in it. So I didn't really think this through when I was I don't normally carry goods on it. There was a reason why I only had 4 corrosive holds. It was because I used to use it for some of the Thargoid stuff. and they were fairly close, so it wasn't generally that much of a risk. Oh, do you know what? This is unscanned. Let's scan this one in. There was quite a few right up and close. I think that might be asteroids. I don't know, 2 objects. Yeah, it could be asteroids. And yeah, there's a fair few there as well. We've scanned it in. We need to find a little bit more. I'm thinking a bit, hang on, make sure I'm turning out of the sun and not actually turning into the damn thing. Oh, we haven't signed up to it yet, have we? We haven't signed up to, I'm gonna maybe think it's that one. Let's have a look at the system map. It's not that one. Is it the furthest one away? It's not the one I selected. Which one did I select then? Is there another one? I did target something, didn't I? Or did I not? We're going to go for that one. That's what the goal is. Oh, it's an Imperial as well, so a little bit of Imperial rank. That must be a shame. Oh, that's what I want. Docking Bay 5. Where's the green? There it is there, so we go on the right side. Better slow down. Mind you, if I get a fine I can always pay it when I get in there. The pain is getting the money coming out. And I'm not sure how it all works now. You seem to lose Docking Bay 5. That's down here. Oh, coming in a bit hot. There we go. Alright. Let's sign up to the community goal. Hopefully it's not finished. Freaking pain if it is. I'm pretty sure I checked it and it's still running. Here we go. Commodities. So we'll sign up to that. We've signed up to it. Let's sell the commodity. Yeah. Sell, I want to sell all of it. I want 11. That's not bad. So 600,000 plus another 300, and then 900, and plus, well, yeah. Do you know what? It's not far off a mil. It's closer to a mil than I thought we were going to end up with, frankly, and I'm quite happy with that. Okay, so the cargo hold is empty. Let's go back to the community goal. No, that's the commodities market. There it is. And we've signed up to that one. 3,000 people contributing, and they've got to tier 6. There's 2 to go, but obviously they're the big ones. They're the big steps. We're in the top 100%. You know, you can come over with 1 if you so wish. But we made 900, just shy of a million. Was it 991,000 or something like that? So just shy of a million for nothing, really. So yeah, it was a shame we didn't get in on that. It'd been nice to get up to the 10%, because going round, everyone's limited to the same amount. You could do it in a small ship. It's just going to those. It's only 3 community goals you have to go and collect. I got a feeling that one of them was maybe a little bit illegal. So, I don't know. It's just the name of it. One of them's gin. That should be fine, I would imagine. But the other one is dancing. Let's have a look. Yeah, dance dust. I think anything with dust in it is generally going to be not good, isn't it? That's going to be illegal. It might be fine here, but passing through some of the systems, it might be a reason for them, and especially the way the new crime and punishment system works. I don't know whether they scan you and then that's it, or whether they've actually got to pull you out or what. I don't quite know how it all works.